InfoWars Nightly News. Please don't forget, this hour was brought to you by great sponsors with their non-GMO, super high-quality storable food, mypatriotsupply.com/Alex. Best storable food out there, and it has a great price. And they're supporters of this transmission, a win-win-win. mypatriotsupply.com/Alex or 866-229-0927. mypatriotsupply.com/Alex. And please don't forget that we have Estulin's excellent new book on transhumanism available at Infowars.com. Now, Daniel, before the break, I was asking you when you came back to break down, I don't remember exactly what I was asking to break down. I get so.
Golden Lily. I think you mentioned Golden Lily operation, which went down the gold operation in the Second World War by the Nazis.
That's right, the missing Nazi loot and all the artwork and all the rest of it. That's right, because you see a big Nazi contingent with Bilderberg. Please continue.
There's, again, the two individuals, the key individuals who were members of the Bilderberg right from the beginning, Prince Bernhard, one of the founders, SS carrying card member, and also Walter Heilstein, who's the first president of the European Commission, and the man, the lawyer, Nazi lawyer, whose writings justified or convinced Hitler that he had the justification necessary to create the concentration camps all across Europe. So these are the two individuals who are very, very much involved in Bilderberg from the very, very beginning. And that's something that Bilderberg has tried to hide. And if you look at some of the individuals which you have today in key positions, such as Herman Van Rompuy, Barroso, Schultz, the outgoing president of Commission, these are the individuals who very much in the same vein as the early Walter Heilsteins and Prince Bernhards. But it's the whole point of a Golden Lily operation. Very interesting. We're talking about, if we believe the actual numbers, there's 140,000 metric tons of gold in the world, where there's at least 1.5 million metric tons of gold as a result of stolen loot by the Japanese and the Germans in the Second World War. Now, this information ever came out, that gold is as worthy as a common rock you find on the street, the entire world's financial markets will collapse onto itself. And that's one of the reasons why most of this loot is still hidden in the jungles of the Philippines, Malaysia, and Indonesia. And actually, the whole point of this independent bank back in the Second Bilderberg Conference in 1955, it was discussed at the time when Sukarno was the president of Indonesia, was actually going to use that stolen loot, which he knew where some of it was, as the backdrop to create a non-aligned bank, which was actually going to be the key competition to the Western banks. And needless to say, the CIA took Sukarno 10 years later in the mid-1960s, and one of the key reasons they eliminated him was specifically because of Bilderberg's concerns for what would happen to the world economy and how Europe and the United States would lose control of the world financial power if Sukarno actually got his non-aligned bank up and running. And he could easily have done it because he had all the money as a result of all this stolen, trillions and gazillions of trillions of dollars worth of gold stolen by the Japanese and the Germans.
That's right.
In the Second World War.
Daniel, we're out of time. Will you promise to come back on in the aftermath of Bilderberg to track what happened?
We'll have all the information from our sources. And people can follow me at my Twitter account. It's at Estulin Daniel. And please keep listening to Alex Jones. He's one of the few sources out there who really gets the information on Bilderberg more than anybody else.
And your website's excellent. It's in Spanish as well. Give that out for folks.
Yeah, it's DanielEstulin.com. My Twitter is Estulin Daniel. And, when we come back, maybe after the Bilderberg conference is over, we're almost done with my Bilderberg documentary. That's going to be out in about...
Can't wait, Daniel. Thank you. Let's get you back on next week. Thank you.
Visit GCN.
Can't wait to see that. We'll be right back with some Overdrive and a special report.